Okay, we're recording.
Yeah, we're minutes after segments. After today's writing, May 28th. And it was only just, I don't know how many minutes.
No, 7:50. I thought we started writing 7:50, right?
7:50, yeah. It's now 8:24 in the PM and 3 seconds.
So that's like 34 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's 34 minutes after.
Today, shocking in that we thought we wouldn't work.
But we did!
And it was very productive with our segments. And I'm just going to set the record straight right now because I only realized it for myself today really quickly. Because we're both kind of tired, so we're not going to...
we kind of just want to get through this. And
we do want to do this.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. You know, sometimes these videos feel like an obligation more than a genuine joy. But that doesn't mean we don't want to do it. That doesn't mean we're not going to still have some fun some way.
Exactly. But so I want to say really quickly with this one. I know I am pretty certain I said a few minutes after back days that I said this concept for this episode was really hard on me, and that's why I'm struggling with it. I really just discovered today, no, this one's segments are very hard. Mm-hmm. That's particularly it. Because Garrett and I both have a good feeling that for some reason, I mean, literally, nothing really well-founded, but we for some reason think the script's going to be fairly easy for Garrett and I. The segments just are really difficult for this, that's all. Yeah,
and we're switching back again, too. I decided that we're going to go back to doing bullet points and maybe some highly detailed ones, but we're doing a mix of both.
But we're still doing what I still think is a great idea, that Garrett should take the lead on how we approach our segments.
Yeah, so the segments are going to be both bullet pointed
and detailing
and extremely detailed.
Yes. Just whatever feels right in the moment. That's where Garrett's going to lead us, and I'm happy to go that way. I'll never be disappointed.
Yeah, but it was a very productive day.
Yes.
Unexpectedly. I only got like 6 hours of sleep before today, and I worked a full shift at my other job.
Yes.
And when I say a full shift, it was a full 8 hours. And
yeah.
And my job's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of moving, a lot of activity.
Yeah, but it pays well. So
and Garrett enjoys it.
And I enjoy it. I do. And we worked today when I got home.
Yes.
Very unexpectedly. And I was almost feeling under the weather. But
nope.
I got over it. So it was more just me than it was anything actually sickness-wise. And so we got through all that, and we got an impressive amount of segments done today.
Oh, also, we got past the writer's block.
Yeah, and a writer's block, too. Oftentimes, when Brand and I breach through a writer's block...
It's hard to get back into writing.
Yeah, then
it's tough.
Yeah, then we're just done for the day. But we managed to get past the writer's block, plan segments, write the segments... Most of them very detailed, and now we're ready for another slew of segments tomorrow.
Yes. So it was extremely productive, and we're very happy. I'm very happy.
Yes, an extremely productive day. Wonderful day today. So with all that being said,
I'm happy personally.
That's all we need to say. I mean, I don't really want to talk about the segments other than there's just more greatness to our show. And Brandon's right, this episode is very difficult because in general, its concept is not a difficult concept that Bro doesn't have interest in anymore.
Yeah,
he has found the interest. The truth is, we discovered since we weeded out through a bunch of personal shit.
It's just difficult.
It's just a difficult episode to construct.
That's it. And in the segments world, particularly, it's very hard.
Either way, it's going to be tough.
That is true.
Wherever the details were going to come in, that's where it was going to be difficult. So if we wanted to save the details for the script, it would have been tough in the script. We're just handling it in the segments right now because I just feel that's best.
Actually, yeah, we feel that's best. I agree with that absolutely with Garrett.
Yeah, I suggested it. Brandon agrees.
Yeah, so it's we.
It's always we.
It's we. We think it's best. Garrett, we think it's best. And he's absolutely right. Now, I agree with you that wherever the details were going to be fledged out, that would have been the headache. And right now, it's the segments, and we accept that.
Yeah, that's always our system, though. One suggests something, and if the other one disagrees, we talk about it. We go back and forth until we both find something that we both absolutely agree with. Yes. Not a compromise.
No.
It's not a situation of, I want to write 20 pages, and the other one says, I just want to write 10, so we write 15 pages. No. If instead we say, let's talk about this some more. Why 20 pages, Garrett? Why 10 pages, Brandon?
Yes.
And if Brandon says 10 pages is what makes me feel the best and I can write at my best. And I say, well, 20 pages is more of an ambition for me, but not how I feel great. And I would say, you know what, bro, since you feel great with 10 pages and my bigger mission in writing is for you to feel good, let's go with 10 pages.
And so thus...
I get what I really want, which is Brandon to have a good time, and so does he, which is to have a great time at writing 10 pages.
And here's another turn of the thing. If we want to craft for a scene, like we want this, like a character, Garrett wants the character shopping at a hat store to go through 4 hats. Mm-hmm. But I want the character to go through two hats. And I just said, well, for me, it carries across a good essence of the character. But Garrett says, no, for this character, I want this character to be a little nitpicky, maybe very specific. And yours, Brandon, doesn't cover that, right? I'm like, oh, you're right. Two hats wouldn't cover it. You know what, Garrett? I agree. Let's have the character go with four hats. Forget it.
And not only that, Brandon would only agree, though, if Brandon says, actually, Garrett, I like that character's perspective more than what I had thought of.
Yes.
Otherwise, if Brandon said, oh, Garrett, I had no intention for this character to be picky. Let me think about that if I like that character perspective.
Exactly. That's the other part. But since I like the idea of character perhaps being picky or more particular, I'm like, you know what, Garrett? I love it more than my idea of just two hats. I'm like, you know what, Garrett? Scrap my idea. I like yours more.
And vice versa. That happens with me as well. We're like, oh, I like Brandon. I like your idea way more.
And thus meaning...
we are not compromising.
No compromising.
We are choosing what we both believe, and what we both choose is the absolute best version to go with.
Yes.
Because we are both absolutely satisfied. Like, oh, that's even better. So we're not giving up something. We're choosing the best based on communication.
Yes. And with that fun little segue, I'm personally good, kid. Do you want to say anything else? I just want to round up. We had a shockingly great work day, and I'm very happy for it because it's been kind of a rough week for Garrett and I. Very rough week, but now we did it. And we managed to work a lot too. I know that's not really a big thing, but it is a big thing. But it makes us feel good. It is a big thing. It makes us feel good.
Yeah, and the main reason I just wanted to segue back into the segue is why it's important that I want to put out there about how Brand and I do not compromise on how we create ever, because a lot of times compromise is promoted as a good thing to get something created. No, because you're making the lesser of both. But if both sides compromise on their ideals, then you're working with a half ideal for an entire picture.
And it's like, let me put that image, like you said, your half idea. Let's say you got two great ideas, but for some reason these people don't agree upon them, but they want to fuse them. You cut them both in half and you glue them together.
That doesn't make them complete.
That looks weird. It
means you got half of each good idea, and then it's just a runtime that they managed to last.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Not Garrett and I. No. And Garrett...
So, and I just wanted to bring that across because that is how we create.
Yes.
That is the B and G way, and I believe it's honestly the best way, because then both visions come to life and both sides recognize the other's genius when they acknowledge their own is lesser than the other and the idea at present is better. And letting go of like, but my idea is so perfect. But if you can let it go and see the better one, or work to a better one together, that you both come up with something brand new, it's so awesome. And
that happens all the time for our show.
All the time.
I have a great idea. We roll with it. We change it. Garrett's got a great idea. We roll with it. We change it. We both come with an idea at the same time. We roll with it and change it, or change it.
But it's always for the best idea in both our eyes.
Yeah, the show is our show. It's not mine. It's not Garrett's. It's our show.
No matter who thinks of the idea first or second, or who says the better idea, both have to love it equally.
Our show.
Our show. We really...
The B&G way.
The B&G way. Making the show ours is more important than making the show. Even making a spectacular show. Even if we made the greatest show of all time, and we had to compromise to make it, I would be okay. I would say, no, we're going to either make the greatest show of all time, and it's both of ours, or we're just making or we're just making the best show we can make, and it's both of ours.
Exactly.
I don't care about the greatest of all time.
No.
And that's pretty subjective. But, who knows? Maybe we are doing that because of this method. Oh, is that too egotistical? Whatever. Anyway,
but yeah, talking about the no compromise, yeah. And by the way, I don't know if we talked about it earlier, but I'm just gonna say it. That whole thing this whole idea of that, where we have to both say our ideas and we both have to hone the best idea. Garrett's the one who voiced that.
Yeah, I was adamant about that.
Yeah, because of Garrett, based upon my experience where I didn't speak up so much, something around those lines. Or you?
No, it has more to do with the fact that you're the younger brother, and I hate the idea of people think the older brother's the one in charge. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's a load of crap. We're equals. It's a load of crap.
It had to do with that, and it had to do with the fact that I knew for a truth that, as insecure as I was before about my ideas, and there were times when I thought I was a better creator than Brandon. The truth in me, and this is decades ago.
This is way long ago.
The truth in me knew Brandon was as good a creator as me, if not better at points. So if he's better at some times,
and Garrett's better at some times,
and equal, then we must be equals. And the only way to let that truly flourish and bloom properly is to acknowledge that and nurture it and encourage it at every step of the creative stage. And never let up on it.
So thus Garrett really enforced that point. and I went along with it because I'll be honest, it's actually the better way.
I think it's the best way for partners to write. Any
multiple writers.
Any multiple writers. I think it's the best way to write as a team. If it's both ideas. If there's a supporter, then the supporter is going to follow the leader.
But it's the idea of whether you're a staff of 10 or a staff of 2, if it's supposed to be our show, your show, if they're supposed to be equals, this is the best method.
Mm-hmm. And that's that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
We'll
probably touch more on this the thing. That subject may not be very, very cool.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so I don't have to go searching for it in this again.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, see you tomorrow.